Ah, yes. It feels like just yesterday that everyone was in a complete uproar. The absolute height of panic about the Philadelphia Eagles ruining the sport. It's not a legitimate football play. It's unfair. It's a gimmick. They cheated their way to a Super Bowl victory. And now, because the Eagles didn't win the Super Bowl, nobody seems to care about the tush push at all. I mean, right after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, do you remember how constantly we heard about the tush push? The tush push, the tush push. It's not fair. The NFL wants to outlaw it. They need to outlaw it. The integrity of the game is at risk. Nobody wants to watch it. It's not real football. It's unwatchable. It's a catastrophe. And now it's gone absolutely nowhere. Now Adam Schefter reports there will be no discussion about the tush push at next week's NFL owners' meeting. The play will return in 2026. I thought it was the most dangerous play ever conceived. I thought it was all about player safety, too. That's what I was told. There were supposedly serious concerns about the health risks. I mean, that's what the former Buffalo Bills coach said. It's a safety issue. We need to remove it from the game. It's a safety issue. And then he proceeded to run the play with Josh Allen about 100 times. It's kind of strange, right? You had the Pittsburgh Steelers doing it. Everyone started incorporating it. The Baltimore Ravens. It's odd, isn't it? Do you recall that? Do you recall every single week people were losing their minds? Oh, Tom Brady doesn't like it. Oh, Tom Brady disapproves. Nick Wright was saying, this is absurd. The integrity of the game is compromised. They can't even officiate it properly. Do you remember that? I made over 20 videos covering the tush push because everyone else was talking about it. Colin was saying, this isn't good for the sport. It has to be banned. It's detrimental to the game. It's not entertaining. And I'm sitting here thinking, the Philadelphia Eagles are one of the most watched teams in history. The Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl was record-breaking. The Eagles-Chiefs rematch on Sunday Night Football was the most-watched Sunday Night Football game. And then Nick pointed out, oh, look at this. False start on the tush push. And then I made a whole video. It was a great video, honestly, because I went through every single missed penalty that benefited the Kansas City Chiefs just in that one game. And it was like, oh, really? You want to talk about a missed penalty against the Eagles? Let's do it. Let's go through all the holdings, etc. Devonta Smith getting body slammed. No call there. Okay. You want to play that game? Let's play that game. That was one of my favorite videos, to be honest. I remember it because I had all the screenshots of the missed calls. And I just put them all up at once. And it was just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it was great. I was really proud of that one. I was really satisfied with how that turned out. And again, now that the Eagles didn't win, it just doesn't matter, right? It has suddenly ceased to be the most hazardous play in the history of the world and the most tedious play that was supposedly going to ruin ratings and destroy the entertainment value of the NFL. Isn't it amusing how those concerns have vanished? Because if the play was dangerous, it's still dangerous. Don't we need to eliminate danger from the game? I fully support that. I even said as much. I said, look, I support the tush push, but if it turns out to be genuinely hazardous, then I don't want it. I'm all for implementing changes to make the game healthier. 100%. I could not be more in favor of making football safer and healthier for the players who actually have to experience it. And then the entertainment argument, which I obviously pushed back on. But again, if it's a problem from an entertainment standpoint, it's just as boring or unentertaining now. It's still not a football play. So, why is this not being voted on again? Like, why is this? I don't know. I don't understand. What? Changed? Is it that the Eagles didn't win the Super Bowl? I was told that this play was absolutely, positively going to be banned and eliminated from the game because it's dangerous and it's terrible. Nobody wants to watch it. It's ugly. It's not a football play. And the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and people were losing their minds. They tried to vote on it, obviously. They didn't even have the votes. And they were so convinced they had to get it out that they said, well, let's just wait until we can gather more support. They had to bring in Jason Kelce, the whole situation was just insane. It doesn't get banned. And then the Eagles are winning. Okay? The Eagles are winning. And oh my god, they're panicking. They're losing their minds. We have to ban this. It's illegal. It's not right. Etc. Now the Eagles aren't winning. No one's talking about it. No one's discussing it. And then obviously they don't win the Super Bowl. Now no one's really talking about it at all. Isn't that timeline funny? I think it's pretty amusing. Could you imagine if the Eagles won the Super Bowl again? Do you think there wouldn't be a vote? Oh, we know there would be a vote. And this is where the trolls will come out and say, well, they didn't win because they weren't as good at the tush push. Yeah, that's why they couldn't run the ball. That's why Saquon Barkley had a down year, right? What? And this is the tush push? That's why Saquon Barkley was getting met in the backfield the second most of any running back. Like, really? That's why their offensive line wasn't good. That's why Kevin Patullo was a bad offensive coordinator, because the tush push wasn't as successful and the O-line was all injured. Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Landon, like, that was because they couldn't convert as well? Really? Is that how it works? Oh, okay. Sure. I didn't know that. I didn't realize. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I was confused. I didn't understand. The tush push is why they lost against the 49ers, not the 8 dropped passes from A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Okay, got it. I understand now. Makes perfect sense. I had no idea. Yeah. It's just, again, the conversations will just continue to be so amusing and so distorted when surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles. It can't be denied. It can't be denied. I've got another Eagles video, another Jalen Hurts video that I'll be posting. I'm excited to share that as well. And I've already posted a couple of other Eagles videos specifically about the discussions surrounding the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, etc. This right here is obviously the most concrete evidence. It's undeniably the most concrete evidence. No interpretation is required. When the Eagles were winning and they won the Super Bowl, the tush push was dangerous and awful for football. That was the prevailing justification for why it needed to be banned. That it was dangerous and awful for football, that it's not real football, and it's boring, and it's cheap. Then the Eagles don't win, and it ceased to be dangerous and ceased to be boring and ceased to be a threat to the entertainment value of the NFL. And now it's not going to be banned. Now it's going to return in 2026. When Adam Schefter said the NFL and Roger Goodell do not want this play. He was so, in fact, he said the NFL clearly does not want this play in the game. Therefore, eventually it will not be. He said that. He was very explicit. I'm pretty sure he's fairly locked into the NFL. Say what you will about Adam Schefter. The guy is pretty plugged into the views of the NFL. I think that's fair. He's not necessarily sharing opinions. This isn't first things first, the herd, get up, or first take. He's literally just saying, guys, this is what the NFL, essentially, this is what the NFL is telling me, by the way. I'm just letting you know. This is the plan here. I'm just the guy whose role it is to inform everyone. That's how Adam Schefter operates. Now they don't care. Pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get into some discussions. Let's get into some debates. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here. I would absolutely love to see you be a part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing that. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.